Okay, good afternoon everybody, and now I'm going to do something completely different, although I have done this sort of thing before. The reason why I wanted to do this is because I know other YouTubers have done this, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, well, you're about to find out. This video is going to be my very first Price is Right retro pricing game recap, which means I'm going to be doing a show that aired way from the past. Now, you've seen me do regular recaps before on days that the shows have aired, and I do have several games I still want to do for that next time they get played, pretty much at the beginning of Season 42. The reason why I want to do this, I know other members of the Price is Right pricing game recap team have done retro recaps, and I wanted to do one as well. And for the show that I'm going to do for retro, the show that my retro recap for today is going to be one that aired from a show that aired back on November 12th, 2007, which, believe it or not, I saw that show on television that day. And the games that were played on this episode were Barker's Bargain Bar, Free Strikes, Coming or Going, Make Your Move, Dice Game, and Secret X. Believe it or not, of course, one of these games I will recap again because I did put it into my lineup for Season 42, just so you know. But anyways, let's get started. Our first contestant from that show was Marty. And no, this was a female Marty, so it isn't me, nor I'm 264 shirt. She played Barker's Bargain Bar for a chance to win two prizes, which were an arcade game and a barbecue grill. The bargain prices were $28.95 for the game, for the arcade game, and $29.95 for the barbecue grill. Marty decided to go with, thought the arcade game was a bigger bargain, and to me, one side of me felt it may have been a good choice, but another side of me felt no. Well, we'll see if it was the right thing or not. When the price of the grill was revealed, when the actual price of the grill was revealed, it was $39.95, a difference of $1,000. So if the arcade game was more than $1,000, she would win. And when the price of the arcade game was revealed, it was $34.95, a difference of only $500. Should have gone with the barbecue. Oh well. And I tell you, the audience didn't like the selection at all, according to the notes that I printed out here, so just so you know. But anyway, so not a good way to start. Alright, John was the next contestant, and no, it's not John Man 418. He played Free Strikes for a chance to win a brand new 2008 Chevy Corvette as modeled by the ravishing Rachel. And besides, the models that were on that show besides Rachel, were also Brandy Sherwood and Tamiko. Can't remember her last name. But you can clear me up on that. The numbers that would be used in the price of the car, they were in sequential order, were 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Kind of weird for Roger Dobkowitz to do that back then. Anyways, in his first draw, he drew out strike 1. Ooh. But then, in John's next attempt, he drew out the 5. He believed that the 5 belonged in the first slot. He believed it. Yeah, he believed it was the first number in the price of the Corvette, and I tell you, I felt confident about that choice because Chevy Corvettes are really expensive. And was 5 the first number in the price of the Corvette? Yes, it was. So yes, the Corvette was so this was a $50,000 Corvette. Then the next number he drew out. Then he drew out the 4. He believed it went in the third spot, was the third number. Was 4 the third number in the price of the car? No, it wasn't. Back in the bag it went. Also, just to tell you that this game was back when they only had 1 strike chip in the bag instead of 3, so just so you know. Then in his next draw, he drew out the free. He believed that was the third number in the price of the Corvette. Was that the third number in the Corvette? That in the price of the Corvette? No, it was not. Back in the bag it went. Then next up, then he drew the free again. And this time he believed it was the fourth digit in the price of the Corvette. Was free the fourth digit in the price of the car? Yes, it was. So yes. Then next he drew out the 1. He believed it went in was the last digit of the car. Was 1 the last digit? No, it wasn't. Back in the bag it went. Then he drew it again. And he felt it, and this time he believed it was the second number. Was 1 the second number in the price of the Corvette? No, it wasn't. So now we know where the 1 went. And then in his next number, he drew out the 2. And he believed that was the second number in the price of the Corvette. Was 2 the second number in the price of the Corvette? Yes, it was. So this was a $52,000 car. So now he only had 2 numbers to go, and we knew where they went. Then in his next attempt, he drew out the 4. Was 4? He believed that went in the last slot. Was 4 the... Pardon me. Was 4 the last number in the price of the Corvette? Yes, it was. So this was looking good. He only had 1 number to go, and he still had 2 strikes left. And before the final draw, Drew made a mention that Roger Dobkowitz was feeling so sad and mentioned that his prize budget was way over for how much stuff they were giving away on the show. It was kind of funny. That clip from that is available on YouTube and also in the Price is Right 2010 edition for the Wii, which I've got. So, on to the last draw. On to the draw. When John reached into the bag, he drew out... Oh my goodness. You are not going to believe what happened, but he drew out the last number! He won the Corvette! $52,134 was the actual retail price. Great win in free strikes. And so he really, that was a great thing indeed. Okay. Kirsty was the next contestant. She played Coming or Going for a chance to win a trip to Canada. Well, yes, to Ben Mason's and Leafs Fan 18's home country. She chose the coming price of $4,523 instead of the coming price of $3,254. And because this was played differently back then, was $4,523 the actual retail price of the trip? The answer was... Yes, it was! It was the going price, so she won the trip to Canada! Great job indeed! Okay, Nikki was the next contestant. She played Neo Rocks 87's all-time favorite pricing game, Make Your Move, for a board game, a new dinette set, and a sauna. The board read in order of the numbers, which were 814-233-050. And when she did the sliding, she believed the board game was $23, the dinette set at $814, and the sauna at $3,050. Kind of an interesting combination. And so I have to tell you this. Was this the correct combination for those free prizes? The answer, and once again, the answer is... Yes, it was! She won all free prizes! that give, let's see, 48, 50, 64 plus, that makes it, that makes the grand total of $3,887 in prizes altogether. So, yeah, so great job, great win. I bet Neil would be happy for that indeed. Okay. Marlene was the next contestant. She played dice game for a chance to win a new Dodge Dakota. First number and the price of the car was a 2. Pardon me. In her first roll, she believed that in her first roll she rolled a 1. Was 1 the second number in the price of the car? Yes, it was. So it was a $21,000 car. Then in her next roll she rolled a 3. Was 3 the third number in the price of the car? No, it wasn't. She believed it was higher. She went with the odds and believed it was higher because it was a tough number. Then in her next roll, she rolled a 1, a number 1. Was 1 the fourth number in the price of the car? No, it wasn't. But it was automatically higher. But we knew it was automatically higher since there are no zeros in the price. And then for Marlene's last roll, she rolled a 2. Was 2 the fifth number in the price of the car? No, it was not. She believed it was higher. And I felt pretty good about it. She went with the odds. So, and to make things fair, the fourth number was then revealed first. And the fourth number was, because we know the fourth number was a 5. So, now, and then they went to the last number. She said higher, and yep, she was right to do that. It was a number 5. So now, if the last number in the price of the car was higher than a 3, if it was either 4, 5, or 6, she would be a winner. And when the last number in the price of the car was revealed, the last number was a 1. She should have gone lower. What a heartbreaker. She came so close to that too. Oh well. Alright. Michael was the last contestant. No, not Mr. Horgan. He played Secret X for a chance to win a pair of motorcycles valued at $6,698. He placed his free X in the top right square. There. And for the 2 small prizes, in his first attempt to win an X, he believed that the floor care kit was $20 and not $11. There's actual retail price of the floor kit, $20. So he won another X, and he put his second X in the bottom left square, which I think was pretty good. That way it would be just to make sure, even if he missed the next one. Now, for a chance to win the third X, he believed the price of the Come On Down book was $16 and not $39. Felt pretty good about that choice, and the actual retail price of the book was $16. So he got his third X, and he put it at the other, and he put it on the top left yellow square. There, of course, he had originally considered the bottom right square, but he ended up going with the top left. So now, if the secret X was either in the top middle or in the middle square, he would win the motorcycles. And when the secret X was revealed, it turned out that the secret X was on the bottom square. Should have stuck with that bottom right. Too bad. Another heartbreaking loss. Well, and on to the acknowledgments. well, the only real acknowledgement I have is that I'm absolutely so thrilled for John to win that Corvette and free strikes. That is obviously still has to be one of my all-time favorite playings of that game. And I bet some of you were happy to see that happen too. So, well, but I don't have any other acknowledgements, but if any of you have anything to say, you can post in the comments below. But anyways, so we ended up finishing that uneven ground. We had free pricing games 1 in that episode. They were free strikes, coming or going, and make your move. So therefore, John, Kirsty, and Nikki are the MVPs of The Price is Right. Right, and I also named Marlene a contestant recognition contestant as well because she won $1,000 at the big wheel in the second showcase showdown. So we did give away at least $1,000, maybe more. I'm not too sure what else. But anyways, John had a really great day. Not only did he win that Corvette and free strikes, he also won his showcase, which contained which was about some unknown offers as Rich Fields described it. There were the first being a selection of football equipment, making a name of F. Scott Fitzgerald be the first. Second, a parody of J.K. Rowling called J.K. Howling, which was the second prize, being a DLP HD TV. And finally, the other funny offer would being the name of J.G. Salinger, a parody of the late J.G. Salinger, mentioning of the third prize, which was a Catalina 25-inch sailboat. He bid $35,000 in the price of his showcase. Hey, some people felt good, but then some people weren't. Actual retail price of his showcase, $36,139. Difference of $1,139. Very good year. Very good bid. And he finished with a grand total of $89,168 in cash and prizes. So I'm glad John's got a nice new sailboat in addition to winning that Corvette. He was also the second highest male daytime winner on the show at that time. There may have been others that might have beaten them since then, or we'll never know. But anyways, it was a great recap. I hope you all enjoyed it. And thanks for watching, and remember, this is Martin S51989 reminding you to help control the pet population. Don't forget to have your pets spayed and neutered. So long, everybody!